Aaron Mahoney,
in fact, I'm going to put Marty
Scerri.
on. I'm sure he's...
So, no, put him on. Put him on.
No, he loves a bit of commentary.
For 10 minutes and then you swap it over.
He's not up for it.
Oh.
He's a background singer.
He's a bit of a...
I have done it, but
He's a lurker.
no, I'm no fucking Jamie Stevens.
He's a lover.
Yeah,
apparently he's no Jamie
one's
Stevens.
as good as Jamie Stevens.
Which is...
Although it's debatable.
We also agree. Jamie Stevens is the best commentator going around, and we've got no disputes about that.
He knows how to play all the shots.
Oh, he does, mate. Yeah, he knows how to play all the shots, but he just can't play them. We agree.
He's in the grand final of the Outer Bullets.
He's a very good commentator. But hang on a minute. We've also heard that what was that, Ruby? He's also in the what?
Outer Bullets.
He's also in the final of the Outer Bullets comps.
Playing Travis Martin.
This is why you are not getting a Jay Stevens commentary. You are getting an NH and Ruby Pug commentary because Jay Stevens is in the final of the Outer Bullets comp.
And I believe it is 4-4 against Travis Martin.
Playing another head case of... One of my favourite head cases of mine, T. Martin. We both know how to lose a plot, so... You know, it's whatever.
It's arguable who loses it more, though.
Who can lose more?
That's a great shot.
Marty Mac, you got to get on here, man.
So,
I didn't see the black, actually. I thought it was paid up.
So I think he's just got to clip this in the centre. Happy days. You can land any angle except for straight.
His last ball's the one down.
Happy days. Happy days.
Down the bottom of the screen, closest to the black.
He's laughing. Screw back, half table.
He wants to land on the left side of this.
No, he doesn't, mate. He wants to land straight.
The right side.
He wants to land straight, pretty much there.
Anywhere
happy
but
days.
But
happy
the right
days.
side.
He's pretty sweet as a nut right there.
That'll do.
He's not worried. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. No worries.
He's done that well.
3-all, M. Scerri, A. Mahoney.
Now these are the losers side. They're race to eights.
Race to eights, and I've felt the full wrath of that losing 8-0. So I know all about that.
How'd that go? You split the dummy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Spat them,
Mighty Max being your mouth in the background. We're going to have to cut him off.
I've heard a few things about Mahoney's break, so I'd just like to analyse this for a moment.
You've heard what? You're making stuff up.
I've heard
He's heard nothing.
Who was telling me before?
You've heard nothing, mate.
Yeah, Temujin was saying that he just cues it like a normal ball.
Like a genie in a
with,
bottle.
Hardly any power.
Cues it like he's going straight in off.
The ball's still spread.
Now, honestly, like you may look at this and go, okay, happy days. You have to play, in my opinion, you have to put the white between the yellow and red, right? Yellow and red on the line. Knock the red in the centre and bust that pack open. If you don't do that, you're in a big froth and bubble.
I think that's a bit crazy.
Big froth and bubble, man.
I don't think you need to move any balls at all.
You need to play that now. First shot,
perhaps
cut the red in the centre left.
Your hardest ball here is the red under the black.
No,
it's the
you have to
hardest
play
ball.
that. You have to bust that pack.
It's the hardest ball to get on, I should say. So
put it between the red and the yellow. You have to. You have to bust that pack open. That's a bet. He's doing what I said, but he's just on the other side. So you have, like I said, you have to.
I think you just caught this and screw into
You have to, man. You have to. You have to bust it open.
Oh, I'm not sure of the angle, but he could even stun or even roll through for this to play it in the centre. Yeah, he's played.
Okay, that's basically everything must go.
Scerri,
now,
2 times Australian champion.
That's right, 2 times. He's a very good player,
He does know what he's doing.
One of my good friends. He's a very good player. I think you just play the, I think you play that one. Just screw it up to near those yellows. Near those yellows.
Yep.
Near those yellows, happy days.
It's done well. I think you need to take that red under the black. I think you need to take that fairly early.
No, I think you can clip it in.
The only pocket it really goes to.
Oh, if he's on it now,
taking it
he's
now.
on it now.
Yep, that'll do.
He's laughing. But still, you run that one in on the bottom right-hand side. Where's the black going? You've only got straight at the top. I guess you've only got straight there. No, jump on, man. Fuck. Jump on, you moron. All right, we've got apparently he can't put his headset on. He's a little bit special up in NT. So, was it Mighty Mac? Anyway, he's a good player, so take his advice when he says it.
Well, Scerri just chopped that up.
All right, so we've got
Scerri chopped that up, did he?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. He won't be happy with that. You don't say he chopped that up. He'll come hunting for you.
I missed it. I was trying to put on that headset. I missed what he done.
So Mahoney's on yellows. It must be a pretty basic train straight in the centre. Pretty basic train, I think. Yep. Oh. That's a terrible shot, even though he's knocked that in. That's a really bad white ball. I think he could have played that better. But anyway, we move on. So what do you think he's got here? Because if he plays that yellow in the centre, near the bog line, he's got nothing because he's landing on the left hand side. This may sound silly, but I think he takes on the yellow near the black, clip it over the right hand pocket, clip it in or over. I think he goes in, you're laughing. If it doesn't, you're happy days.
He's such a good cue, Star, and I think he'll take this long yellow on below these
I don't
two
think it's
reds,
on, mate. I think that's red's in the way.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I was talking about this one near the black bit.
Yeah.
You know, like I said. So this, clip it in. But if he's taking this centre one, he needs to. I think the top spin angle's coming behind that yellow.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't see the point in that. I may be wrong on the angle, but
well, it's a big part. He could actually play it off the yellow and like widen the
yeah,
angle
it's not a bad
bit.
option, mate. It's not, if you can, I would. Because if he just see what I mean, it just come behind it. Like, okay, that's a good shot. He's on that bottom one now. Yeah. He still needs to cue really well here. He's got that one near the red. So
here's Jamie now. He might jump on.
Oh, Jamie.
Did he win?
Yeah, I'll just. God. So this one near the red, I don't.
Jamie Stevens won the out of bullets comp. We bet Travis Martin in the final 5-4. You jumping in? Yeah, we got the main man, Jamie Stevens, coming in here now, so pass him on.
Thanks, Marty. We play the same way. It's all good. We are both very, very capable players. No, Jamie. So what do we got here? We've got Mick Scerri on reds. Yeah, I think he has to set this up, mate. To be honest.
So fill me in. Micheal won the winner's side. Who else won the other winners match?
Oh, hang on. He's a bit of a train. Happy days. Mark Robinson.
Beat Justin Sage. Okay.
It's beat Justin Sage, and who else did he beat? Jake McCartney, which is not an easy feat. So, well, yeah, he's travelling all right then, isn't he?
I'll actually be very interested to see how Aaron Mahoney plays because he doesn't play much 8-ball.
Would you play the train at the top, mate? Is that a pretty basic? Like, it looks a bit complicated, but I think it's
crazy.
I think it's pretty basic, mate. Like, look.
I reckon that's hard to tell if it's set on camera.
I think
it really is.
Yeah, if it's not, you wouldn't. But
I think you got to take the long ball on your back yourself. Stump the side
But if
rail.
you pot that, what do you got?
You pot this stunt off the side rail, and you've got the yellow off the red off the yellow, and you promote the other red.
I wouldn't have played that, but it my shot may not have been on. So anyway,
I feel
he's
he
had two. That's crazy. If he's had two, oh no, he hasn't. Sorry, he's had one. So
Yeah, Aaron's he's got
Aaron's-
some really strange shot selections tactically, but I think he was just finding his way again due to so much layoff and a lot of snooker. So I think he may have actually rediscovered some of those tactical shots that he wasn't playing.
What's he looking at here?
He's playing the cannon ball in the middle.
Knock the yellow.
So he's promoted. That's a very good shot.
That's a very, very good shot. I wouldn't have seen that, Jamie. I don't know if you did, mate. But
I did see it, yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that. So that's a great shot. Just play that top ball next. Would you want to get rid of the top stuff and then make your way down? Is that how you sort of do it?
Yeah, I think I'd pop the ball in the middle here, just run through, just a touch.
Yeah, middle one and the top one.
Just get fairly straight on the yellow at the top end, and you can just screw back.
Yep.
And then you've got the yellow that's closest to the black. You've got a little drop in and a black in the middle. It's not too
that's
difficult.
the way I look at it. Just okay, he must see something different.
I think Aaron's decided that this ball over the hole can potentially cause him problems.
He's got 3 options. If he just drifts up, he's got 3 options. So he's got that. He's got the centre one now, and then
Aaron's actually doing the same type of thing, except he's still going the same way with these 3 balls. He's just eliminated the other ball that I said play last. So
I think he still has to play a big shot on that last yellow in the bottom right. If he just wants to stun back by the top, not so much a big shot, just a nice clean sort of cue.
I think he pots the ball in the middle, gets pretty straight on the yellow, screws back and tries to land fairly straight on the yellow again. If he lands on angle, he stuns off the side rail, back for the middle. I don't think he'll have any problems.
It should be no trouble for a snooker player.
I have to apologise if we happen to talk over. It's just so loud in here. We can hardly hear each other talk.
Are we screaming, are we?
It's just really loud in here with all the music. It's Saturday night. The nightlife's kicking. And he's very straight on. That's an excellent shot.
I think that's perfect. I don't think you have to do it. You don't even have to screw back here. You can stun. You can just stop.
I'd screw back.
You can stop. If you want, you can stop.
I'd screw back 3 foot.
It would make it easy. I know he's playing left. I don't know why. It's not standard. Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
Yeah, I think he will stun off a side rail here for the middle.
Yeah, sure.
If he actually if that red was in the way, he would maybe been tempted to run off the angles around and play the black in the same corner.
No, I agree with what you said first. Just a straight stun off the side left and just knock the black in the centre right. Sorry.
Geez, he's got up a couple of times now.
Do you not like to see that if you're watching someone play, if they get up a few times, does that sort of make you worry a bit, or
No,
it's just part of their routine?
It makes me think that maybe they might be doubting themselves if I'm the opponent. But he's just checking where he wants the white. That's all he's doing there.
True.
He's got to get into this a bit though. That's a good shot. He's going to be slightly hampered, but I think he'll be okay.
No worries here.
It's these sort of shots that are missable if you don't cue them well. Like he's got
I
to get
wouldn't
through
cue
this.
that. I'll just tap it in. Would you really cue through that? Would you?
I feel that when you're bridging over a ball, you have to cue it.
He's moved that. That's a foul. Did
he foul?
Yeah, he's a
Wow,
foul.
I
He
didn't
moved
actually
it.
see that. That's horrendous.
I'm not sure if they picked that up.
I'm going to make the call, and Scerri's going to hate me. Scerri is the biggest producer of strawberries I've ever seen in my life. He just seems to get things happen all the time against him, to get little wins like that. He's a strawberry king, Michael Scerri.
So they obviously seen that one. So we got James Delahunty and Steve Woods. This will be a good match.
Yeah, this is just.
This is a very good match. Very attacking too. They're both great potters. Neither of them miss very much at all, from what I've seen. So, and they're both pretty good at position. So,
geez, I'll tell you, I felt for Woodsy losing 11-10 to Micheal.
He played really well. He should have.
What was that, 11-9?
Yeah,
They both pushed him, but the problem is they're not getting over the line, and that's what we need. If you're going to beat a world champion, getting to 10 all's no good if you can't.
Also, it says a lot about Mick. Like I seen Woodsy 3 or 4-0 up, and I said, I'd like to see how Mick plays, and he just played the same as he would. So. Says a lot about him as well.
But I think the good thing about it, even though he hasn't lost, I mean, it sounds like we're making it sound like he's the enemy because, well, he's basically come over from another country and he's invaded our tournament.
No, not that. We just respect him so much, you know what I mean?
But everyone wants to see him get knocked off.
Basically,
he's never been beaten by anyone in Australia yet, and we want to see someone knock him off.
That's
the big hype.
Yeah, we want to prove that, we got a lot of good players here too. Don't worry about that.
I think at least now, it's got to be on his mind to think, well, you know what, these guys actually believe they can beat me now. I'm having some close matches here.
That's right.
And that's good.
Like, if you look at the world titles the last so many years, they never send their best side normally. And probably either to England, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good players that come in from both sides. You can't really just go, this side's better, that side's better.
Exactly.
Like, you've just got to take players on their merits, I think.
And Woodsy doing the business. He's about to go 5-2 up.
He's been potting very clean from what I've seen.
If he's actually on a ball, any ball that's pottable, like, you know, at length and it's fairly straight or whatever,
yeah,
I just don't think he can miss.
No, he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
Very, very good
Doesn't
clean
miss.
pot. And I'll tell you something that's really annoying when you get this far in a tournament. I don't know how many are left, maybe 8 to 12. It sucks if you're on the winner's side and then you lose, and then you go straight over the loser's side and lose again straight away.
Just like me.
It really sucks.
I understand it.
It just feels like you wasted your whole weekend.
I've did it for the last 3 times I've played this comp. No worries about
I
that.
didn't mean to rub it in like that. Yeah.
So not only have I not got in the money, one more match I would have, and I haven't got in the Outer Bullets comp because I've lost to the worst positive stage 3 times in a row. So I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody man. I'm just in the middle of nowhere.
They did the Outer Bullets comp, and I was 7-1 down to Carl Barrett, and I ran over to the desk to make sure that they'd put me in because I wasn't looking favourite at 7-1 down.
It's a tough game.
And then I've ended up getting the chocolates at the end, so it was a good result for me.
It's a great game when you're winning.
Oh, yeah. It's sometimes, like when I actually played Ron Kelly, I lost 11-4. He kicked my ass, and I learned a lot I learned a lot of tactical shots that I would have played differently to Ron that I thought Ron selected better.
That's actually surprising, Jamie, because I thought you're one of the better tactical players I know. So for you to learn a bit off Ron, which is
it's really
surprising.
I think sometimes tactically, I'm not switched on enough to see the shot. Sometimes I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'm so in the mode of just trying to get my arm going and cue the ball and make outs that I forget about some of the simple shots sometimes.
Yeah, I guarantee this is what I do. I've commentated, I've watched myself back, whatever. You commentate yourself, watch it back. You won't play the same shots as you would be.
That's actually, I've never tried that. That's not a bad idea.
I've watched myself and commentated. I go back and look at it. I play different shots to what I'd be playing at as I'm looking at it, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Just because I'm not flustered. I'm just at the table, back from the table, looking at all the shots, the right shots. And sometimes that's the difference. If you want to win a comp like this, you've got to. That comes into it big time.
Oh, yeah.
Like you've got to be everything you can take. You got to take.
Oh, bad shot there from Mick. And I'm really surprised he didn't punch that in.
I honestly don't think he's that fussed because he's got this red on the rail. But
if you're not that fussed, then back yourself and cue the ball in.
Yeah, I agree.
I reckon 9 times out of 10, I reckon he's walked back to his chair and he's gone, why don't I just cue that in?
Did you see the way he played that though? He didn't look like he played it like he really. If that was a black.
I think it was a black, he would have punched it, but yeah. I think he was just wanting to finesse it in, have the right angle on this yellow to just slide past the other red. You know, he just wanted it all simple after that pot.
So who played that shot? Mick or Aaron?
Mick. So Aaron's at the table
so
now.
Yeah, Aaron could play maybe a bit of a train here and set that red up, or would you be looking to double that red across and attack?
I'm not sure he can actually get to the double.
You're right. Sorry, so that yellow's in the way.
He's in a real tough spot. I like the idea of maybe trying to smother the yellow or get a red in front of it.
Smother? What, the one near the hole or...?
Yeah, the shot that I just saw, it's a tricky shot, but you play the red into the black.
Okay, it looks like he's doing that actually. I didn't pick that up. So I'm not sure what he's doing here. Play the red and the black.
He's just got to try and create some disturbance on the blade. He's hit it too hard. So he's tried to sit it right on the
that's a right.
Really hard shot.
You've seen that shot though. I didn't even see that. So yeah, if he set that black just behind that red, that'd be a bit of
Look, it may not have even saved in the frame. I mean, Scerri
may not have, but yeah.
Shot, you know,
but he would have had to play a shot. Now he doesn't have to.
Right.
He's got roll-ins. Although I wouldn't be playing, you can't play that one at
It's
the top.
interesting.
You've got to play
Mick
this
wants
pocket
to leave
one.
the ball on the bottom right till last.
You've got to play now.
He kind of wants to play it first because it's an easy opener.
I think so. If you want to attack and back yourself, you've got to play the one over the hole. In my opinion, I'd be playing the one over the hole.
He's going to take this long one on.
If I'm taking this, I'm taking off the cush first.
No, he'll punch this first. He'll punch it this time.
I'd play it off the cush. They're easy to pot. Off the cush, and then...
Oh.
Yeah, I would have played it off the cush and just knocked it in.
See, now Aaron has a really good opportunity to play. It's sort of a three-way train. Or he can play the cut on the two yellows in the middle, the two reds in the middle of the table. He can cut to the red onto the black and smother the black.
Yeah, I like what you said first. I reckon the three-way train. If you hit it pretty full, you're going to get the other red in front of the in front of that yellow, and you're also by doing that you're going to block the black. You're going to push that red a little bit forward.
He can get through to the red that's near the black.
But I don't think there's any advantage doing that.
Well, if he gets it over the hole, there is.
Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, that's not a good shot. In fact, that's a poor shot.
I think the train was the go. I think there was.
And the question is still, will Mick take the ball over the hole?
He has to.
I don't reckon he will.
He's an Australian champion, mate. He's good enough.
I still don't reckon he's going to.
You're not leaving balls over holes for fun. You got to take that on. It's not.
The only reason I think he might not take it is because he's a bit hampered with his queuing.
But you've got Aaron that's got a ball on the side rail, so you've got insurance as it is without that ball over the hole. If that makes sense.
One thing I've learned about good players: balls on rails aren't insurance if they get kickouts and double.
A little bit of insurance though.
Oh, how's his white? And this was the danger of playing the ball first. I thought it was tricky to get position.
Were you looking at the side rail to land?
He might have been playing for side rail, yeah.
So now, I think this is tough because to cue through it.
The question is, can he get to the ball in the middle? If he can just drop it in dead weight.
No, I don't think he can do it now. Not now. So what, you're looking at knocking this in, then land on the side rail?
I'd actually like to land on the bottom ball, or the middle table ball.
So just if that gets... Oh, no, okay.
So that's no good. He's actually in a world of hurt here.
He wouldn't have... Surely he wouldn't have played that to... He just has to knock this in. He's on the other yellow. Screw back a bit.
Actually, you're right. He can pick the gap between the two reds there.
If you screw back... You don't even have to screw back that far. If you screw back about half a foot, or even just... Honestly, just more than a stun, just screw back a little bit, you're on that yellow, I think. I think you have to go... You don't have to go overboard.
I think you're right. And
just cue it nicely.
You'd have to pot that yellow with a touch left-hand side for side rail and pick the gap of the two reds.
Yeah, you would. It'd be a tough shot, but I reckon the most important thing, if you want to have a crack, make sure you land on this yellow. Don't snooker yourself.
I think he's actually got to go up further than you think, Nick. I think he's got to go up...
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon he's got to go like a foot before the ball line.
Yeah, maybe.
He doesn't like the in off. It might be the angle might be bigger than what the camera is suggesting it
doesn't look in off.
There's actually more angle than this TV showing. It's actually got a lot more angle.
But it still looks pretty... You could just screw past that, couldn't you? Screw past the centre. And if you do, you're going to be on that yellow.
He doesn't want to be on the rail either. That's the other thing.
Yeah, but I don't think you would. If you're coming straight into that jaw, look where you... Look, if you just stun it... Oh, okay.
Wow.
If he's on that, that's a great shot. If he's on it.
It's impossible to be on that.
That is an excellent shot if he's on it.
He might be able to cut it off the red.
I wouldn't have even thought to come forward. I would have just been looking at going back.
If this is on, the camera is just throwing my head in. This doesn't look anywhere near on. He's coming.
It must be.
Rail. Wow, what a shot that is. He'll cop that all day.
So that was really never on. He just had to play a layup, yeah, Jamie?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually very lucky for him he didn't pot the yellow.
So
there's no way that black was going.
If you're Aaron, you just bounce that red off the right-hand side and just go try to get out of that. If you don't, I may pot out, or what do you do?
I think it's important if you're going to bounce that ball out to cut the up and down angle off.
Do you reckon?
Just in case.
But
Nick might decide, you know what, I'm going to have a full-on crack at this, play it full-blooded, and he might get enough angle to come under the red and land on the black.
Yeah, true. It could. But even then, you've got your red there. It's going to be hard to land straight on that black.
Oh, absolutely. But you just don't want to even give him a chance. So why not cut the angle off with the opportunity?
If you can cut it off, definitely go for it, I guess. But make sure you lay the snooker first. That's the most important thing.
It's unmissable, the snooker.
I'd miss it. I could. Possible.
You'd have to go in off the middle nearly.
He hasn't cut it off.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't cut that off at all. Actually, I think he may have left him on.
Oh, you're kidding me. If he's on this, that's crazy.
That's delirious.
Nah. So Mick's going to double this red back down the table now towards the yellow.
Why wouldn't Mick have a go? If that's on, why wouldn't he have a go?
Maybe it's not. And maybe he's worried about getting position on the black. Yeah, no, I don't think it's on. He's just
It
killing
must
another
be.
red.
What's he doing? Okay.
Creating more clusters.
Okay, now, call me crazy, but I think this is a fairly... The red near the black on the bottom cush, punch that off the bottom cush into the other red, screw the white across, knock the black over, 2 shots, happy days, pot out. Does that sound a bit reasonable or
Say
not?
one thing about a shot. If you screw into the black, what happens if your white ball stays on the bottom rail?
No, but you want to punch that off, knock your 2 reds out, and knock the black over.
I get that.
Yep.
But what happens if the white stays down, like you catch the black a bit full, and the white stays on the bottom rail? I'm just asking the question.
You got the red in the centre, maybe? I guess it's a tough shot.
I like
but
your
yeah.
shot, though. I don't know.
If you really want to attack, you've got to make your mind up. You're going to attack or you're going to tie it up
I
again.
don't know if you can actually cut it thin enough to catch both reds out without potting the yellow bottom side of the top red of the 2.
Yeah, true.
You can in the black.
You want to hit it pretty full, so you almost, coming off the back cush, you almost double the left yellow across, if that makes sense.
And that's what I'm saying. If you've got to hit this fairly straight, you're not going to be able to stun the white into the black.
Yeah, maybe stunning the white into the black isn't the most important thing. Do you think these rolling pretty good, do you reckon? Or do
I reckon they're tricky. You got to be right behind them, man. If you've got any angle, they're actually missable.
Yeah. Well, this could be tough. Well, what even about rolling that red in the left centre and leaving yourself an angle on the other red to the right?
Yeah, I like that shot. I just saw it myself. But Aaron's going to commit to this kick out.
You got to do it like it. I reckon you've got to hit this very thin. Like you said, you don't want to hit it full to leave the other red near the yellow. You got to hit it very thin on the second yellow,
Well,
which he
kicked them
did.
out well.
That's a great kick out.
And like I said, now this is tough blacks, the tough situation here.
He's actually got quite fortunate. He's landed on a pretty basic train with these 2 yellows touching.
2 reds.
Yeah, sorry, 2 reds touching. That's straight on basic.
I can tell you if it goes. No, it's not set. It has to be made. But there's enough gap between the 2 reds.
Not a gimme, you'd say?
You've got to make it, but you don't even need to play it. You can just land on it for the middle.
Honestly, I wouldn't back myself rolling that black across just because of the tables. Not saying they're bad.
Oh, geez,
Just-
look at this shot.
I think
Very
it's
lucky
tough.
there.
I'd be covering here.
How do you get cover though?
I'm a bit of a girl.
But how do you get cover on this?
Yeah, very true.
I think you have to commit.
No, you got to go. You
If
got
you
to go.
chose to play
Yeah,
the
no,
kick
you got to
out-
go. And I agree. You got to play this one he's on now. You got to play to the right, and you got to play the other ones in the centre. You got to have a crack here. It's going to be very tough on that black though.
Well, he's just got to. His last red. He's just got to get an angle to get.
You got to make sure you land well. So the order's still very important here.
He wants
if you
to
want to
get rid
make
of that top
this.
ball as soon as possible because he doesn't want to leave it to last. Because getting the travel perfect to get on the black.
I don't think it's a big issue. If you leave the white to the left hand side of the red, you can just come around 1-2 cushions and it's probably a perfect angle to come back on the black. But like I said, if possible, you probably don't want to. But
I'd rather have to use 2 or 3 foot of table than 6
yeah,
to have to run my white to get right behind the ball. I think you can pot this and stun it. And
but
just
I don't see any other options. If he plays this, the top one, what's he going to play the centre one last? I don't like that at all.
Well, if you can get sort of square on it, where you can just cut it in, white ball comes off 2 rails, and right behind the black on the bottom rail, I like that shot.
Yep. Okay.
He must be really straight on this, so he can't hold for any
I
other
think
ball.
you could just play a bit of a tappy shot. Just roll that in and be straight on the one below it, straight in the bottom. If you roll that in, I don't think you need to go overboard with the.
Oh, he had angle. I don't know why he didn't commit. I don't know why he didn't give that a bit more.
If you had angle, yeah, I agree. I would have come down, had angle, maybe got up near top spin off the side right and got near the bulk line.
I'd have been just, I don't even care about that. I'm just happy to be in line with the centre pocket. Like that, if you draw a line between the 2 centre pockets, I'm happy to just be there.
I would have been a bit, if I knew, I would have top spin right through off the cushion back near the bulk line. So then I could come down centre of the table, that one down there, and then you had the centre one, as you said.
Well, I wonder if Aaron plays for the kick out on the black here.
No, that's crazy.
It's like
I
a
think
free
it's
shot
crazy.
because he's got a linking ball to the ball in the middle.
Honestly,
I reckon he might play it.
that's crazy.
I reckon he might play it. He did play it.
But
He's got a result.
see how you miss shots. Like me personally, if I'm going for sort of too much going on, I tend to miss shots. Do you do that or not?
Yeah, well, if you're using side and stuff, it's obviously increases the difficulty.
I don't think you needed to.
I actually think that was worthwhile. I really do.
Well, it's a pretty basic up and down by Scerri. Is that not wrong or pretty basic?
I think that's what he's got to play.
Well, it's pretty basic. There's nothing in the way. Up and down, knock it in. I wouldn't be swerving because
follow the white.
Because if you swerve, you clip it in. You're not going to be on the black. You need to clip that sweet if you want to be on the black.
I agree. Really hard to control.
I don't think it's a hard up and down. Honestly, a player like him. I'd be going up and down all day.
I'm really surprised not going up and down. But now I think he's decided that up and down is a shot.
And not that you want to miss, but if you do, play it as a pace where you're going to sit right on the yellow, like leave him nothing. You don't want to just smash it, you know what I mean?
It's wide, but this could just be the camera angle.
Maybe. Is he playing side?
No, he can't be. No, he's fine. It looked like he was aiming wider.
That's a very good shot. That's a very good shot.
How is that not gone in?
That's all right. That's a good shot.
He'll actually be filthy with that, and I'll tell you why. It's because he knows that Aaron's now got another opportunity to
True. But see how he played as a pace where if he missed, which he wouldn't have, but he still would have been like in the box seat, yellow over the hole.
Yeah.
Like he played at a really good pace, I think.
Wow, that's missed by 44 foot, and Mick will get another opportunity this black. But see, he's faced with the fact of having to get right behind.
Now I played a shot like this earlier, which I regret. I screwed left to try to knock it out. I just sit for it and roll it over.
Yeah.
I tried to bump it.
Got to play cushion first on this. Oh, see, this is missable now because he's not on the bottom rail.
I don't think he'll miss.
I'll promise you this is missable though. Look out, he's doing the old carpet sweep. There's a lot of finger marks on the table. Who's the finger marking?
I think he'll be right. It's not a hard shot.
Mate, on these tables, I'm telling you, the trick, you probably just bang it in.
It's not a hard shot at all. No, you roll it. It's not a hard shot.
There you go, it's missed. Oh.
It's not a hard shot. Never miss them.
That looked like it was going to miss to me. But well played there from Mick. He's good pace.
So James and Woods, this is actually a good match. Why aren't we on this a bit more, Dan?
Why aren't we on that one more, Dan?
This is my...
This will definitely be a fast.
This is what you're doing wrong, Dan. I've never had any complaints before. He does a great job, Dan.
Oh, look at this shot from Woods. He's got to play. He's got to get out of a snooker. Look at this shot.
Whoa.
Good effort. Wants it to bounce.
So, James. What does he lay a snooker? Got to. Sure, you could go there, but lay one, take the 1 or 2 and go bibbidi bop, clean up.
If the yellow passes underneath the red, so there's two yellows in ball on the one on the left. If it passes to the left corner, past the red, then I actually take this out on. If it doesn't, he's going to play this little snooker.
It's a snooker by the looks of it.
Played it well.
You're in a bit of trouble here, aren't you? There's not much you can do.
Well, he's kind of got to play dead straight down the table, but with lots of right-hand side to make the angle to the red.
It must be.
Geez, can he go underneath?
It must be.
Wow, that's actually not a good shot from Delahunty. But the problem is,
no trouble. He'll do it again. If you roll that over, he's got the same shot. If he does it again, he's going to kill the red more that way. You're laughing.
Delahunty's out now. He's committing.
He would have opened that up. True.
This is a shot to nothing.
See, that's what I forget sometimes. When you're in snooker mode, someone plays, you go again. But if you realise they open it up, you've got to take it on, I guess.
You do.
There's no troubles here.
He should make this out and go 5-4.
That's the key shot.
And Jimmy's a very good.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, he'll play this. I reckon he'll play this cool and just nudge the other yellow down. It looks just.
I wouldn't be playing bottom. I'd just be rolling through a bit of top, laughing.
Oh, look at that. That's
good
a snooker player shot, right there. And for those wondering what's happening, tomorrow the Big Guns conclusion will happen. The final two. And whatever's left. And at the same time, the Anzac tournament qualifying will happen as well. So Jimmy just got a little close to side earlier than he wanted to. I don't think there'll be any problems, but he's just had to sort of stop his flow for a second and just check himself and make sure he's happy with everything. And Jimmy did tell me that he no longer cues out of his right pocket anymore, and he actually...
he's lying.
Well, he actually is cueing down the centre of his chin now, and he's just got more of a head tilt. So his ear doesn't get... He was actually getting a skin rash on underneath his ear from the cue rubbing it so much that he had to change his technique. True story, that's what he told me.
He looks like he's sorted that out.
Yeah, he's very straight. As you can see, though, his head's very tilted, one eye dominant, so he's obviously getting that. That's perfectly played. Like, you cannot play that any better.
Nobody plays a shot like James.
That's right. I'm not sure if Mick's watching, but you know that no one plays that shot like James. Or is it James plays that shot better than anyone? And again.
Either way, it's a good out by James, so 5-4.
So, yeah, he was 5-2 down. So,
yep.
Good comeback.
Nobody comes back like James.
And back to... Well, look at this shot from Mick. And that's I'm going to tip he broke and cleared there. And, oh, by the way, I've been asked to say, and I'm only saying it once, folks, so listen, and then you'll never hear me say it ever again. Mick has just broke and dished. That's it, never again. Stupid English terminology will never be used again here. That was for Stacey Vine. He asked me to say it, and I told him I'd do it just once. Sorry to the English viewers that really love that saying, but sorry, we're not saying it over here. It's break and clear, break and pot out.
Break and snooker.
Break and run, but none of this plate crap. Big break. Now, I think red's the go here. He's just going to drop this in stun onto the yellow, make the other one available in the centre pocket. There we go. So I don't see any problems in, Nick. Oh, except for the black, of course.
Yeah. Do you reckon that bottom red passes that yellow?
Yeah, I reckon it does. I reckon the black is everything here.
Oh, okay.
You can see him just lining it up down the bottom right corner area where the yellow is. It's
yeah.
a pretty big pocket. I'm actually really surprised he played that ball then, but...
Oh, that's right. If you're going to play the black, then there, why not?
Well, the only reason I'm surprised is now I think he's got an angle going into the yellow. So it's not an awesome shot. I know he wanted to come across a little further, but I just would have got rid of it there. That other red went everywhere. But I don't think it'll be a problem for him.
If that bottom yellow, if that bottom red passes that yellow, you just tap this in.
So the other thing too, if he was looking at the black up inside the yellow, how's he getting on it? That red that he popped second should have been the ball he used it.
Yeah.
So I need to understand his thought process.
Well,
he might play for a double.
No. If he's going this one on the right now, he needs to pot this clean and just top through a bit. If he doesn't pot this clean, he's moving the yellow that he could use the black with. So he needs to pot this clean if he's going for it.
I don't even reckon he's going to play for the black inside this yellow anymore. Jeez, you see that horrible and it's still going in. I don't know if he played to actually play it like that.
For some reason, I had a feeling he's trying to set that up. I don't know why he would, but
nah.
I really thought it looked like he was trying to. I don't get that.
How's his angle on this? He might have to play the top ball first.
Oh, no, not top ball.
See, I reckon he's running himself into trouble here.
No, I think you can top spin straight up into that yellow above the red. I think that's pretty much the angle you got, just beside it. Oh, okay, you're right. Why is he playing that? It might have my angles.
He's too straight on the other one. Oh, that's a good little rub.
So
that's
now
very handy.
Get up anywhere near the bulk line on the right-hand side, you're laughing.
Yeah, good little underside cannon there from the yellow to get himself back up the table.
You can't really screw because I think that yellow's in the way. But then you can't come off the rail because that
I reckon this goes clean as a whistle.
the yellow. No, but the yellow, both yellows in the
Look at
way.
this shot. Look at this shot. That is, well, you know what? Slightly harder, and he's absolutely perfect.
both-
That's nearly a classic
Both
shot.
those yellows in a way to screw up or off the cushion.
Oh,
So
he's really got down on this fast.
he's up for a double. I reckon he's up for a double.
It might
Double
be
for fun.
covered. Jeez, he's cut this thin.
Oh, you're not doubling that. Just punch it.
Oh, it was on. Look at this. That's a great shot. That's an excellent finish from Mick there. What a freak show. No wonder he's an Australian champion.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So back to the other table with the Woodsy Della match. Hard to believe there's so many balls on the table. Oh, and still scores 5-4. Actually, is it 5-4? Yeah, it is. And Scerri's really accelerated on Aaron now. He's gone 7-3 up. And it's only raced to 8 as well, so I think Scerri will take that one now. He shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah, that's all over
Too
that
many
one.
breaks to not be able to run one.
Yeah, I'm more interested in this Woods and Delahunty match.
Well, it's close. It's closer than the other one.
What do you reckon? He just taps this one in over the hole, leave yourself a bit of an angle, slide up between that yellow off the cushion back up for the red in the centre, or is that on or not?
I think that's a shot.
You don't want to leave too much angle. You just come up.
I actually want to be just off straight because I'm not going to come off the side.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah, no, you don't want too much
angle
angle.
through the gap.
If anything, you don't want. Yeah, that's pretty
perfect.
good. That's good.
So
you know, there you can play your shot as you said. It's done straight up.
It's just no traffic to it.
Yep. And it's not hard to judge either. You
And even if he overplays this, he can use the yellow to hold the white for the black. So it's better to overplay.
What's he? He's not playing stump. What's he doing? I don't agree with that.
Wow, what a shot that is. So well judged.
I see shots every day.
That's really well judged. But the thing is, he's actually overrun. I think if he went up the other side, I said, even if he went like way too far, he had a
I think that's much harder to judge. He had to, first of all, he had to come between two balls and then judge the pace. As in your shot, you just had to slide up anywhere between the centre and probably the bulk line. You're laughing. You're just straight in the centre.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a big issue. But just
I wonder if he'll play this off the yellow.
I think he will. Just to hold a bit better. I think he'll play it off the yellow and bump the white into this yellow just above the black line.
Yeah, I reckon he'll screw into the yellow that's
You reckon he'll
to
screw?
the left of the red.
Yeah, you can probably do that as well. If you're going to screw, you won't want to come off the yellow. If you're on a roller, you'll want to come off the yellow.
We're wrong. He's playing ball on it.
Come off the yellow then if you're rolling.
Well, I'm really shocked at that shot.
That's a terrible shot.
I think that was definitely the wrong option.
As you said, he probably could have screwed. Like, if he's just going clean, he probably could have screwed straight into that other yellow.
At worst, if you're not happy with that, try and screw and land on the left side rail and play the black in the bottom right. But the only
He hasn't
thing you
got much
don't do is
now.
go low.
He hasn't got much at all. Maybe
Double?
a back double to the bottom pocket. It's on. I like to play these with a bit of bottom right, but that's just me.
And that is missed by a long way.
But it really didn't deserve much better. Like from the shot. No, I'm being honest. Like,
No, you're right. It was
like
harsh,
he probably
but
should have. Yeah.
Yeah, Scerri's about to finish the match, so we'll stay with this one until it is done. Does have a tricky red into the centre if he chooses to take that path. May go up the table and just try and go between
Maybe
the red and the
left
yellow.
hand. Oh, he's going right side. Just check it up a bit.
Yeah, good shot. Overhit a little.
It's hard to judge those with check. Yeah, he has to take this on, guys. He has to take this bottom one now. Get rid of it. So what you want to do is get rid of it. Now, sure, you got rid of it, but you've still got to play a tough one down the rail, which shouldn't be too much of an issue on these tables because they're fairly generous. So I think if you can, land behind it, you'd be pretty sweet because you've got that other one in the center just on the left. So yeah, I think he just taps this in a little bit. Happy days. Yeah, he's laughing. That's fine. Tap that one in the center on the left, I think. Then the center on the right. Right hand pocket top. And you then you probably want to draw it back a little bit and then play the play the right ball on the right rail down the bottom, and then leave that one on the center for your last ball. Roll that in and then have the black in the right hand pocket. So you're probably going to get the way I said. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's fairly basic, really. He's chose to take this now. That's fine. The black must pass that red. If it doesn't, I wouldn't be taking this one now. If it does, I can justify taking that. It must go, because if it doesn't go past that red, that's a crazy shot. Yeah, it must go past that red. So it's pretty much just stunny land. Happy days. Happy days. Loosen the grip up here. Loosen the grip up. Just cue through it, just like your ruby pug. Just pug's one of the best cues I've ever seen. So just cue through it like your ruby pug.
Sorry guys, he's got distracted there for a sec. Aaron Mahoney in contention.
Okay, that's a little bit different. I didn't know. That's a great shot. The whole out I was saying I wouldn't be taking it that way if that black doesn't go past that red, and then he's gone and done that. So whatever. Yeah, good out.
I'll tell you what, is that a turning point? Just saying, potential.
So many turning points with you, Jamie. Everything's a turning point.
Well, mate, that's true.
No, I agree with you. Like when you've got a hold on a match, you really want to finish because playing so many great players.
Sorry, I just got to interrupt you. Holy shit! Look at this break. What is going on? This
who broke that one?
Della.
That's good. We're going for a 6-all, aren't we? 7-all.
6-4 at the moment. That was sick.
That break. Sorry, I think you clear that top one.
You're going to take reds.
Yeah, but I think you clear that top one just with a bit of left and then play the centre. Why is he not?
This is what I'd be doing.
Would you be playing this one?
Yeah, I'd play this and then I'd play the plant afterwards.
What about the top one? You're going to leave that top one?
Which top one?
The top one. You can get yourself in trouble. You could have took that early.
I think you can get on that any time you like.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he'll play this little plant, then leave it. He wants to leave that over the hole though.
Yep,
That's
sure,
fine.
sure.
Then he can stun up table. If he goes too far, he's got the ball in the middle to come back off the side rail and then back.
So you just pick the gap between the black and the yellow, you reckon, straight up, or around.
He's leaving that till last.
See, this is what I'm saying. No, he's on it. He's okay. Maybe okay.
He might not be on
but he was on that early. I think he could have took that top red into the right. I honestly think he could have. Just because you had.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I liked that Della play for that ball first because if he didn't get it, he had a second bite of the cherry anyway.
That's actually a really good shot to judge that pace.
Perfect.
Like people don't realise sometimes watching. You go, you tap the ball in, but to judge that pace is beautiful. That's a perfect shot.
I'm saying how much of a huge margin for error it was, Nick. He could have landed in a bulk line.
Yeah, true.
And he had the ball in the middle, come for side rail, and he's still fat on the other
I agree. First of all, I said I just wanted to clear that. I knew that was the danger. You want to get rid of that. Like he's left that to last, but it looks like it's fine.
Yep.
So.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was a little bit of element of risk in that play. It was
the danger,
yellow, but he's played it well. We'll play this with right-hand side, off the side rail here. He will load up here.
Toppy land?
Yeah, he will load up with right-hand side. Look at that, bang, across
beautiful.
the Perfect.
Beautiful. Don't you? You feel good playing a shot like that.
I actually love playing those shots.
You feel really good. Because you missed, that's why.
Yeah, I didn't understand how to cue it.
Yeah, no, I know, man. It feels really good playing those, though. But yeah, it's good to see, you know, like, I see outs, and then they go, I think this is a way, and then someone plays it different, and I go, oh, okay, that works. So for everyone watching out there, like, if you think that's the way, it's not always the way, and it's not always wrong if you think it's that way as well. So
yeah, look,
there's many different ways about it. Yeah.
Sometimes there's a cleaner way to do things, you know, but there might be a way that's a little more riskier, or there's a little bit more white ball movement required. It's not necessarily wrong. It's just maybe a little more difficult than, say, a different option.
But at the same time, I picked out the bad ball. I still believe you have to pick out the bad balls at the start of the frame, and you have to work out very early. If you're going game, you need to work out how to get on them,
no,
or you don't go game.
We talk about it all the time on commentary. It's paramount. It's the most important thing to
at this level. You know what I mean? Like anyone can pot out. So
Aaron's hanging around because he's got another clearance opportunity here, and this is not difficult either.
No, this is a pretty good angle off the off the left-hand cushion. Just with a bit of right-hand side on the white, and just bring it up.
If you can land on that black dot.
Black dot. I'm looking way up. I'm looking way up past those yellows.
Have to get that
I'm looking way up.
If you try and get near, that's when you chop it up.
No, maybe. I'm looking way up. That's just personally. That's probably why I would chop it up. But yeah, I'm looking way up. Like he just played.
He's done what you said.
Yep.
But he's actually awkward now. Like
yeah. No, you're right.
All he's got to do is play a semi-long shot stun, and then or maybe draw it back a touch, and then he's just got 2 stun shots.
So I actually wouldn't. He's got it. No, it's easy. Straight on that top onto the yellow. You're laughing. It's pretty easy.
He is okay.
But still, that was a bit. Yeah, you don't want to push the line too much. You landed on that one, but
Does he actually cannon that yellow, or does he slide past?
No, I think he cannons it. Just cannons it, knocks it to the rail. Not because if you miss, you know, like just because you'll be fat on the red.
He's going to cannon the left side. Not right.
I think you just knock into it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
We've got the great Jake McCartney's in the commentary section. The whole world was shocked today because he lost the match.
Lost the frame, or?
He lost the match. Well, initially they were shocked that he lost a frame.
Didn't lose a match,
then he lost the match, and the whole world, it was like the whole world stood still inside.
I had $800 on him, so he better not have lost the match.
He's not even phased, we're giving it to him right now.
How much money do you have on him?
10 a.m. he says tomorrow. He's still going. He's still alive. Who you got, Jake? He's got. Oh well, that's going to be actually. I can't miss that match.
That's your easy beat, isn't it? Lately.
I will be commentating that no matter what.
That's his easy beat, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be Jake the Head McCartney versus Rusty the Beach Ball Wheeler.
Big Daddy.
Well, Rusty told.
So I was just banging you, man.
Rusty told me you were $5.
I said you beat anyone but Jake. You beat anyone but Jake, man. I rate you, but not that much.
And Jimmy Della still going to work
Where
there.
You just lurked from nowhere. I can't believe it.
Well, that's a crucial miss there from Jimmy.
So we're on the yellows, yeah?
Yeah, he's missed that yellow bottom left.
So that's a gap. That's a gap, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think that gap's a factor.
Has it not
Rusty
affected
just
Jamie?
basically said if he just plays like he did against Ron then for the rest of this tournament, no one goes near him.
Has that not a factor?
But
it opens that wide up,
that's
mate.
Just Rusty talking.
Or is that not a gap? I think it's a gap. I think that's a big factor.
The problem for Rusty is he's had his one good match. He used it too early. No, I didn't actually see the match, but obviously he did play well, Rusty. Well done.
Who'd you beat? Me. Me. Me.
So another really good result there for Woodsy. He's killed the yellow on the side rail. It's very lucky. No, that's not onto the corner.
Tell people on TV land about Merlin's little crack up statement.
Oh, piss off.
The wizard broke his wand today.
Did you snap another cue, Nick?
Did not. You've got me last time. I did not do that.
He thought there was kangaroos.
I got a few victory rounds in me belt. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
Well, that's not the greatest result of all time.
But it's actually a pretty easy out from on reds.
Does this plant go? And if it doesn't,
What's wrong with
Woodsy slide past?
What's wrong with going straight into the reds?
And
I
get the
don't see
cannon.
any problems.
Go straight in between the black and the yellow and hit the two reds anyway.
Why wouldn't you stun up straight into the reds? I don't see any problems.
I think potentially the yellow's in the way. But Woodsy's playing the shot Rusty just said. This is potentially an offlane if you don't play this well, though.
I don't like this shot at all.
Ooh.
Big Daddy goes, yeah, he agrees.
Big Daddy also knew the yin off was there.
I reckon the double backs on the team plus the red come off two grass.
You play a lot of crazy shots, Rusty Wheeler.
We're getting schooled by Rusty, but Rusty's playing the aggressive shot.
A champion like yourself, I understand they go in. I know he plays them, so it's not crazy. It's not zip up.
But I think Woodsy is going to play this double.
After he's played me.
Well, he's underhit that, but he's got the ball in the middle.
Did he say me or?
I reckon he'll play for the top ball.
Stop with your side, Rusty.
Yeah.
You play far too much side. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's underhit.
I play side on everything.
So Rusty would play this a lot of left-hand side, clip it in, drift up for the rail ball. Happy days.
Left hand side.
Easy shot.
I reckon Rusty would double this off 3.
Or Rusty would just clip it in the centre, bit of right-hand side, up and days.
This is a big shot.
That's a bit of a...
That's a great shot. He's also
Woodsy's
used the red
been
to
working
cover
on
the
his
line.
tactics.
But he's
You've been
left-
teaching him, Rusty.
He has left the pot on though.
Big Daddy.
So this pot is on.
Is it? Do you reckon it's on, mate? I don't think it's on.
You don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing anyway,
I'm on
whatever.
the table and I can tell you this is on.
Mate, I was back here today. Hey, big money. Oh, sure. $6
Big shot coming up here.
You reckon it's on?
Yeah, this is on. I checked it.
That's
Great
a
shot
great
from
shot.
Micheal.
That is you underestimate that shot. I've just got to say, that's it. I would have missed that by a foot.
Well, as Jimmy Jalla would say, that shot was delirious.
Nobody plays that shot better. You take the one near the red, yeah?
Right.
I probably would take the one near the red. Would you screw into the red or? I'd just screw straight into that red, wouldn't you? Or is that a bit silly? Screw straight into that red? Yeah, nah, the angle's off the rail and back. It's an easy angle, easy angle.
I think there was a lot more angle than what you guys realised, and he's actually landed fat. That is a pure accident. That is a pure accident, but he'll take it.
From the angle I've seen, it was probably best to come off the side left cushion and back across.
Like, the way to play it was the way he played it is how you're supposed to play it. So the Ranger has gone 6-all.
Woods will be pretty stiff if he loses this one because
I
he's
reckon
played well.
Jimmy said, "Listen, mate, can we have a break? I'm starting to get a bit of sunburn. I've been on this light for a bit too long."
Mahoney's coming back actually. Honestly, he's probably 7-2 down.
Oh, look at this shot!
What a shot!
Oh,
What a
he's
shot!
landed for the middle. And
That's
that is
a Big Daddy shot. Only Big Daddy plays that shot better.
To make a baby.
That is
Big
not,
Daddy plays that better than nobody
that
else.
is not small. And I think he's perfect to screw back and play it in the middle as well. That's off its head.
Your happy days. You can't. Your happy days.
Actually, oh, well, he's running through, is he?
No. This is a snooker play, mate. He just stuns across. He
I think he's
stuns.
running through. He's
No.
gonna count on the black
He's
at
off
the
his
same
head
pocket.
if he is.
Oh, no.
See how I fooled you? The snooker play.
Well, this is sick. 7-3 to score was. It's now going to be 7-6 if he gets his black.
Scary. Speak to would be timing.
I'd just like to have a look at Scerri's face, actually. See, well, normally when he stands like this, he's leaning on a table.
It'd be
It's not
timing a little, Jamie.
You know what? This is the sort of thing where Scerri gets a big strawberry when he's getting challenged.
Shush your mouth.
It is. This is how he gets big strawberries like this. If Aaron misses this, you'll know this is Scerri factor. But he hasn't.
But no, fair dinkum. This is a good comeback by Aaron.
This is a super comeback.
This is what was it? Did you say 7-3 or 7-2?
7-3. And that's off the back of Scerri making a really good out.
Bit of both, mate.
Back to Della and Woodsy 6-all.
Yeah, we're just doing that.
So as well. And Della is on another out.
You should grab me a beer. Grab me a beer. Grab me a beer. Yeah, I do. Oh, am I on? Okay, cool. Yeah, man.
Jimmy will play left side one here, and he'll top the same as what he did before. He'll top spin this straight back up the table. Try and land straight on that red that's to the right side of the two. And happy days again.
Between the black and red. Yeah, that'll do.
Well, he's overhit it a touch. Actually, he's overhit it a lot, but I reckon he'll play the little cannon on the black here.
Cannon.
It
That's
looks
perfect.
natural. Looks natural.
Just a natural screw on the left-hand side rail and then the black in the same hole.
I reckon he's just going to...
Perfect, mate.
I'm looking at this now. He's going to drop this in and just cannon the black.
He-
It's unmissable.
He won't cannon it. He will not cannon that.
You're right. He's going to
He
screw
will
into it.
not cannon that. He'll screw across. He will not cannon it. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a super shot, actually.
Okay, none of us are right
I can
there.
actually tell you right now, that
Yeah.
is a better shot than it looked.
Yeah, that was a good shot. None of us are right there.
7-6.
I actually thought he'd sit for this one.
I'll tell you
Over
what,
there.
if Della knocks Woodsy out, I actually feel a bit sick for Woodsy.
This is really tightened up, this Scerri Mahoney match.
Yeah, well, this is just...
And I think, not that Scerri, gets tired, but I think at 7-3, he probably thought he had a 1 maybe. But at
Oh,
7,
he possibly did,
do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like at 7-6, he's going, oh.
I'll tell you the problem with this out that Aaron's on right now. Not only is it difficult, if he misses, he loses the match.
Yeah,
the
but-
yellows are so fat.
But at the same time, he's got a shot on the rail where if you play, I think if you play to the right time, in the out, you're going to put it in or over. Would you
cover.
agree?
I do.
You don't want to cover it, but you want to, if you play to the right time, you're in or over and
I
you're
do
laughing.
agree with that, but there is a yellow looming just to the right of the black at the moment. It is a good kick-out ball.
Yeah,
So you need to be aware of that sort of stuff.
Would you be considering playing this top rail one, just clipping it in with a bit of left-hand side, or is that a bit?
I think I'd play the ball in the middle first.
Yep.
If you've got angle to play across for the ball along the rail,
So you'd middle rail, so you wouldn't go middle, ball between the two yellows, back rail and then up, or you just
the
go.
only reason I'm thinking of leaving the ball between the two rails is that it's a bit of a linking ball if you just want to roll a ball along the rail.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yep, I
I
agree.
think he's going downtown here though.
Which is not a bad option because it's not the easiest route to land on, is it? Really, if you look at it.
You've got to land.
So.
pretty neat on it. But what's he doing after?
No. Honestly, I think if he just screws back maybe half a foot, this is a shot I was talking about where he runs the rail ball in or over, brings the wide across. If he pots it, he's on the back one. If he doesn't, it's in or over. You know what I mean?
I agree. Still a big out.
But still, he has to play it well. If he doesn't play that well, he leaves the gap. It's all over. And even if he pots it, he's got to pot this. Yeah, it's not
There's
easy.
so many balls to kick that yellow out or get behind it or,
If he denies this ball between those two yellows, that's a big mistake, I think. He's got to take this now. He has to take it now.
I think his angle's no good.
I honestly think he has to take it now. He won't get a better chance.
How's his angle though?
Yeah, but if you come across, say, mid-yellow in the middle of the table, mid-side cushion, between, you're going to be on the rail ball, if that makes sense.
We're going to skip matches because Della's about to win. He's just gone berserk the last few frames, actually. He's run a lot of racks in this match. Not sure how many exactly, but he has run a lot. He will win the match.
Delahunty wins 8-6. He was about 6-3 down.
And I'll tell you what, Woodsy's had a really good tournament. I feel for the bloke, I really do. Goes to 10-all and then he's got to back it up after losing, having his guts ripped out. He's got to back up and get back on the table and play another big name player. Tough ask. Big shot here coming up from Aaron. This is a shot you said.
You got to do inner over. You don't want to inner over. You make sure if you miss, it's got to be over. Got to be over if you miss. What a great shot.
Yes, but
oh, that's very stiff. That's actually.
Cheats. Yeah. The cheats, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
You're watching.
Jamie Sevens' friend has just emerged.
Do you want me to sort anything out?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm here if you need me.
yep. Right you up. So would you consider taking this bottom ball down? But there's no coverage, mate. If you miss this, it's all over.
Well, I don't know if he can even. I think he bumped that red and made it not on.
But if this one down near the black, if you take that on, if you miss, there's no coverage. Like he can set that over the hole if he wants, but it's not going to matter a difference.
Question is,
You
what
lose.
else can he do?
Oh,
Try and make the big pot. Get back up there on the table.
just clip that one in that he's on, maybe.
I don't think it's on anymore. I think he bumped it and made it not on.
I guess he has to play this. But do you know what I mean? There's no inner over. You've got to go for it.
This is actually why I wouldn't have committed to this out.
Look at that, yeah. Oh, that one. Green. Green's I meant to say.
But even over, there's would you agree there's no inner over on this
No,
shot?
you've got to commit. That's why he's taking so long. He's trying to gear himself up to play it.
It's would you play a roll or would you just stun it? How would you feel comfortable
You've got to
knocking
punch
this
it
in?
man. Like you've got to
Punch
get
it?
back up the table.
Well, I don't think you have to get up the table. I just think you have to pot it. Whether you feel
What's the
comfortable
next ball?
roll.
If this red's
If
not
you
on,
roll it, you
just
can
use
land there and just.
No, see, that ball that his cue was near, it can't have been on. Otherwise, he can roll it.
Yeah.
Or he would have played it just then.
I honestly think Mick will go out from here. He's pretty right in the centre to start with, I reckon.
Yeah, Mick should close his match out now. If he doesn't close his match out, he actually deserves to lose it. Oh, he's just created a little bit of headache for
That's
himself.
all right.
Is this on? That's the question. Well, it does. I mean, it goes left corner, but you've got to get over there, and he's got to.
What if you play this shot in the left-hand pocket? Just right hand side, off the left, off the bottom cushion and back up to this side and over there.
I don't think that's on.
Oh, man.
I think he's really straight.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. If it's really straight, as crazy as it sounds, I'd probably just roll it over. Which is weak, isn't it?
Yeah, he was very straight. He's actually laid up. That's not a.
That's what I said. That's weak, isn't it?
Well, it's a good shot.
Yeah, but you have to. Sometimes you have to.
Now, I'll tell you what.
I consider you've got this bloke maybe doubling that down, try to take a hole.
I think he's still in that much
But
trouble.
you don't want to double it and leave him here. If you want to double it, you want to get the white away from sort of this. So I keep forgetting I'm pointing to the screen. You want to get the white away from the right hand bulk line, so you don't leave him the train to the left hand pocket. If that makes sense.
I think if you're going to take this double on and commit, you've got to get the cannon on the red. So there's no point playing the shot.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's going to try and get the white ball down the bottom behind this red. Snooker style shot.
As you said, that's a great call, Jamie.
You know what? It's not a bad shot.
Which is, it forces him to take the one over the hole, at least. And he's promoted his bad red. So actually, all in all, that's actually not a bad shot.
Yeah, it's kept him alive.
If I was Mick, I'd be coming off the left-hand side rail
Oh, I
Onto
reckon
the-
that's tough here. I think that's close to the jaw. If you come with the left rail, you could jaw it. I'll just be chopping this in. The
Yeah,
white
but-
ball will naturally throw a bit wide, and you'll have the ball in the middle.
Yeah, no, but you've got to get on that one near that red touching. So you want to come off the rail?
You got a lot of balls you can use to get on it. You just got to get the right angle on one ball.
That's actually a really good shot by Aaron because he can't jack up and use his spin. So he's got to. He's coming off the. Oh no.
Oh, so that's just gone in.
Doing taking on the double. Mick's pretty good at doubles.
No, he won't take the double.
I honestly think he'll take the double.
If he takes this double on, right, I think he's just playing with the crowd right now. That is
I think he will.
In a million years,
He's very good at
never play
doubles.
the double.
I think he will.
He knows he's got balls here to screw back and get on the right side of the table.
You reckon?
Yeah, and he will not play that.
I think he will. Nah, I'm wrong. I thought he might have.
I think only Rusty Wheeler will play that double, and even he'd probably deny it. Oh, he twitched a bit on that. He really moved.
But it's still not. All over. Like
it's dodgy.
look where the red is. There's actually no value in potting this one over the hole.
Hey, you're right. There's not.
Like you don't want to set that, but what do you got? You're looking at maybe clipping off those red and yellows and leaving the white behind the red.
I saw the shot. It's risky. But Aaron may play it.
I don't see anything else.
Aaron may play it. It's the sort of shot that he would play.
I don't see anything else.
Yep, he has played it. Oh.
No, he's played that well. Oh, he's left a bit of a gap,
He
but
has left a
that's
bottom.
okay. If Mick misses this, he's left him on. But still, I'm a bit worried about the shot Mick's playing. It's an in or over shot as well.
Oh, no, this shot here,
Would you commit?
at this distance, at dead weight, it's almost impossible to get it in or over.
So commit. Just
commit.
pump it.
Commit. Well, don't pump it too hard because you could throw
Cue
the white in.
through it.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot. How's his luck?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, he can't pot that yellow. I don't know what he's going to do.
Well,
He's in
actually,
big
you know
fucking
what?
bubble here.
He's filthy because he's just nudged the red enough, I think, to make the yellow
Yep.
not on. Yeah, he has. I can see the table, and that's actually probably a little unlucky.
But now he can just roll this yellow in the centre and then set the other yellow over the bottom left
But
hole.
that doesn't help him.
It does help him. He sets it up.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's still a shot behind. This is a shot.
You reckon?
Yep. This is the one time that you probably do need to take the double because he knows he's going to lose the frame anyway.
No, you roll that one up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but then you just kick the red out and you're back in the same spot.
That's why I lose so many games, I guess. Okay.
I'll be really surprised if he sits this over the middle. I reckon he's going to try and play to land on this yellow into the left centre.
Is he got the angle to slide? Actually, if he plays this in the right-hand pocket, he might have the angle to screw back past that black and back across. Off. No, he's not even going. Don't worry.
No, he's going to try and land on an angle to run through, I think.
I don't agree with this shot. I would play the other one. Bring the white back there.
I think he's perfect.
You reckon? So where?
It's hard to tell.
Top through and then you want to get the white on the bulk line and play the yellow in the centre.
You actually want it to be like relatively straight, where you could top through, come off the side rail, and cannon the red that his cue was just near there, the one that's close to the pocket.
I
really,
think he's
really
far
tough
too
to
over that.
shot to judge. But here we go. This is all or nothing. This is not a bad shot, Michael Scerri. He's just fallen short.
It's the right idea though.
He actually had to hit a bit harder to get the white ball to roll a bit more.
This is actually a shot where you've got no choice. You've got to take in a big shot. I think clip off the red in the centre. You line that up. Red, yellow, red in the centre.
Yes,
You've got to go for it. You've got to line it up.
And earlier on, he had a double on this yellow.
I think you've got to go for it. There's no safeties here. No
He's
safety.
playing the shot for sure. Well,
That's crazy. Aaron can go happy days, snooker, whatever.
Well, it's
In my
shot.
opinion, but anyway.
I don't mind it. It keeps him alive for another shot.
Really? Well, you just fucking. Oh, sorry. Just clip off this and snooker, wouldn't you?
He could, but he's still alive at least. He hasn't given Aaron an easy, and he's nudged that ball aside rail, which now is a little dodgy.
It's not bad, yeah. Which will maybe tempt Aaron to maybe double. No, I don't think it will because the white. Nah.
The white ball travels back
Yeah,
right
yeah,
side.
I don't think it
It's no
will.
good.
But he'll be concerned about that one on the cushion, as you said. He won't want one shot on it. He wants
That's why
two.
it's a good shot from Mick.
But like I said, if you just clip off, lay behind, I think you're right.
Aaron may double this red down the bottom of the table, up the other end of the table, and follow the white through and get a snooker with the black.
Maybe. That's the snooker player shot. That is.
Sort of difficult shot to play, actually.
This is still a very hard. He's
know what
looking
he's
at
gonna do?
He's looking at the double, but I don't like it.
No,
'cause
he's
I-
going to clip off a thin and come off two. And
Two.
try and bring the white ball behind this red down the bottom.
Okay.
Another snooker player
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. He wouldn't want to clip the red to the bottom cush, though. I'll tell you that. He wouldn't want to clip it to the bottom cush.
He's not even going to care where the... Wow.
Exactly what I said. He leaves him too wide. He leaves him on that yellow.
He went for the double. I was suggesting don't
That's what
play
I
the
said.
double,
If he
though.
plays a double, he leaves him on that yellow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think the double was the right shot.
In saying that, it's still a big shot by Mick if he nails it.
He's actually very good at these shots. And I reckon the natural angle is going to go around the reds.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. He just has to cue this sweetly.
Actually, Mick plays these shots well when he gets to stun him or screw him. Plain ball, I don't know.
I think you'd be right. I don't think this is much. Oh, hang on.
Maybe it's close to
But
right.
it actually concerns me when I see a player stand up and down. It makes me feel like they're not comfortable.
Well, maybe it's close to pot in the red. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the
I
camera.
don't think it's close. No, it's not close upon the red. You, like you said, I think that'll come around it. I think that's a good angle to come around it.
I'll tell you what, he's concerned with it because he keeps looking.
With what?
He keeps worrying about getting how close he's going to get to that red. Here we
He's
go. Here it comes.
No, nowhere near potting that red.
And he did pick the gap as I predicted, but he's landed really dodgy.
That's actually pretty stiff. It was a great shot.
Do you know the thing is though, that the path that wide was always travelling like that. He had to hit it either a little harder or a little.
I didn't think it was anywhere near that
he'll
red.
pot this.
So he'll pot this, yeah.
That's in, missed, over, missed, in. He does a Q shake. He does a little jump up and down,
The B Collier.
and we have finished, I think, folks. We will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Rusty versus Jake McCartney. And I think the winner's side, not sure what time they play, but that will be Micheal and who? And Robbo. And Robbo's been dying for this match, so stay tuned, folks. 10 a.m. tomorrow we start. We'll look forward to seeing you then.